Right, good afternoon everybody. Here we are in the last 64 match, the main cup competition, and we have Stephen Proctor versus Kevin Lawley on the show mat. So, come and enjoy a good game of bowls. Just having a quick roll up as they're allowed to do. Very often you have to sit out for a while on these games, so quick roll up, get a feel of the mat. So Kevin Lawley bowling with Drake's Pride Professionals, and Stephen Proctor bowling with Taylor Elites. Simple. You'll see. Yeah, go and have a look. Go and have a look. You'll work it out. That's the marker who's just... I don't know. Steve, could you show this young man how to work that? So we're just working out how to work out the new technology that the SMPT are using for the first time in this competition. So yeah, just tell a roll up now, just roll back up the mat, see what the mat's doing. So get down to important games now. The last 64 match this is. Welcome to everybody, good afternoon. Steve Proctor, friend of mine, known him for some years. Top class bowler, considers himself a golfer as well, but a very good bowler. I don't know much about Kevin Lawley. We'll find out during this game. Here's Alex Clay, just giving us all a wave. Last year's superstar. Let's see what he does this year. So that's the roll-ups completed. Hi, Danny. Hello, Olav from Norway. Kevin Lawley straight into it. It's on the backhand for the first bowl. First bowl in the ditch. Afternoon, Charlie. Good start from Steve Proctor. Steve Proctor bowling with Taylor Elites. Quite a strongly biased bowl with a hook finish. And Kevin Lawley bowling with the Drake's Pride Professional, which is a slightly narrower draw, but also has just a small hook finish, but not as pronounced as the Elites. Good second bowl from Steve Proctor. Lies 2. Kevin just playing a little bit through on the forehand, just slightly under the line. Afternoon, Rhino. Steve staying with the backhand. He's quite reached with that. So still line 2. Afternoon, Andy. Kevin Lawley a bit closer this time. Is he going to be unlucky? He is, through the gap. Slightly unlucky. Steve Proctor stays on the backhand. Pushes that one wide, and we'll see how big these elites finish. Just put a bit of weight on that, too much. Looks like 2 to Steve Proctor up to the first end. Just checking. Just checking. So, call for the umpire. So, 2 woods taken out. Currently 2 to Steve Proctor. In a regular umpire will do the first measure of this match.
Sorry guys, who's home? Who's top? I'm home. You did what I couldn't.
I just used to put body out just to hang out.
Sorry?
Just sort of hang out.
Yes, that's what I tried to do. I'm just too light. That's all.
Is that 3? 3. So that's 3 shots to Stephen Proctor at the first end. Just wait for the scoreboard to be updated. It takes a few seconds, a slight delay. It's through the Bluetooth. Looks like it's been done, but we'll check on that in a moment. So, to one end, Steve Proctor leads 3 shots to 0. I need to get here a little bit. Sorry. So Steve Proctor leading on the backhand. Generally his favoured hand. Good draw. Jack slightly short of long. Kevin Lawley comes on the same hand. A little bit tighter, as I said before, straighter woods. Steve turns his first wood over. Line 2. Pace from Steve. Just come to the gap, a little bit unlucky. Kevin currently holding 1. Kevin close again. Just under the line again. Very good shot. Possibly line 2. Steve not quite reaching.
Oh, let me give you 2
Kevin with the last bowl of this end. Be pleased with that result. Let's just check. Certainly 2. So the players will decide between them. Steve just checking again. Looks like another measure.
Put a measure on. Umpire.
Yep, second measure, second end, second measure. Is John Padgett stepping in to do a measure? Here we go. So they're fighting over the measure in this game. So Nico steps in to do the measure. Hi, Joanna. So you can see he's putting the two rings around the jack just to keep the jack in position. So umpire asking the question, which he's got every right to do. May seem obvious to people, but good umpire will ask. So he will measure the one bowl against three. So there's already two out. Kevin Lawley has already picked up 2 shots in this end. We're measuring for third. So that's 2 shots to Kevin Lawley. So after 2 ends, the score is 3 shots to 2. Advantage to Stephen Proctor. Kevin Lawley changes the jack length. Change it to quarter short, we would call that. A lot of the Europeans would call that 25%. So, Steve Proctor on his forehand, looking to use that first bowl perhaps. Slightly unlucky to find a gap.
Never even thought of it.
Any newcomers to the game watching this want to know or understand some things I may say? Have any questions? Feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. Slightly sloppy end so far. Kevin Lawley pushes that through. Steve Proctor looking to get a bit closer this time. It's a better green. It's very close here. Yeah, finds a good bowl this time. Steve Proctor now. Line shot. Just 2 bowls to come this end. Kevin Lawley in the region. Very good bowl that. Turns it around. Kev Lawley now holding one. Steve are looking, still playing the forehand, just looking to move that jack back a little bit. It's got to be very close here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure the outcome. Go take a look. Tuna, good afternoon. Good to see you on here again. Could even be another measure. So a little bit of discussion on the scoreboard. That's happy now. So after 3 ends, Stephen Proctor leads 4 shots to 2. A lot of interest around the arena now that we're in the knockout stage. Sorry, stay there, you're fine. Filming friends. Didn't expect you to be filming as well, see. Because I can't get close enough.
Is that not
I
enough
can't get
angle?
close enough because that's where I go. All right, thank you. Because I have to be.
That's right, I can be central.
All right, good man. Thank you. So good start from Steve Proctor. Kevin Lawley staying with his backhand. Yeah, just a bit short. Steve Proctor on his backhand again. Afternoon, Reggie. Kevin puts a little bit more weight on this one. He's managed to find a gap. Playing at a decent pace, these two. Not much hanging about. Steve Proctor plays a better bowl this time. So it's a good end so far for Stephen. Line 3 shots. Kevin puts a bit of weight on this, trying to change this slightly. It's very close. Very good bowl. Just picks the jack up, moves it back. It's difficult for Steve Proctor now. Steve playing a big draw on the forehand. Looks to be very close. Very good effort. Kevin Lawley coming to take a look. Walks back up the mat with his thoughts, his ideas in his head. See what he does now. Last bowl of this end. Coming up on the backhand. Unless this wiggles through, he's not going to get much here, and he has. That hasn't got there, so not quite sure. Steve signalling one to Kevin Lawley. So, it's one shot to Kevin Lawley. As we get closer to the score screen, you'll see new technology this year from the SMPT. This is for the show mat only. Very simple for the marker to put the scores into there, and then they transfer through Bluetooth across to there. So the score after 4 ends: Steve Proctor 4 shots, Kevin Lawley 3. Afternoon, Harry. Lawley puts in a short jack and then commits the common error of delivering one short. Steve Proctor very good here. Excellent first bowl. Sits down, he'll probably have a toucher, not quite sitting. Kevin finds his weight a bit better. Yeah, gets a toucher. Slightly unfortunate. Early days this end. Steve now on the backhand. Yeah, very good draw and a touch this time. Kevin trying to draw on that backhand, just slightly overweight. Steve's down on that backhand. Another very good wood here. Sits down. Yeah, locks that in slightly. Steve Proctor currently line 2 here. Good drawing. Kev Lawley come to take a look. Kevin's last bowl of this end. Plays weight, hits the block. It's okay, it's safe. So block back in position. Steve Proctor, last bowl of this end. Currently line 2. Just look to draw for 3 now. Certainly in the area. Yeah, good draw. So 3 shots to Steve Proctor. 3 shots on the 5th end. So that takes it to 7 shots to 3 after 5 ends. Steve Proctor to lead. Stays with the short jack. Perfect first bowl. Marker marks the bowl, so we know it's a toucher. Lawley just puts a little bit of weight on this one. Good effort here. A very good bowl. Steve Proctor shaping up to play a little bit of run on this. Looks to be very close. It's very good. Very unlucky. Gets the jack, but just slightly halves it, pushes the jack over to Kev Lawley's other bowl. Hello, Steve. Fancy seeing you on here. Kev looking to get another one in, and does. Very good bowls. Steve looking to draw close here. That's some effort, that is. Cut it down, certainly couldn't do much more. Kev Lawley having a good look at this head. Good afternoon, Sweden. But Kev shaping up to play a little bit of weight here. Yeah, nothing too heavy. He's going to catch one of these front bowls. Yeah, just runs through. So, 1 to Kevin. Another good end of bowls. Some good drawing there. Good positive shots as well. So that will be 1 to Kevin Lawley. And the score will move on to 7 shots to 4 after 6 ends. Steve goes to a middle jack now. So Kevin goes to a middle jack. Good draw from Steve Proctor. Lawley just loses concentration for a second and hits the block on the way through. Decent from Steve, protecting the back. Playing 2 shots now. Kev Lawley a bit closer this time. Slightly unlucky. Just moves it. Steve Proctor's back bowl. Wide draw from Steve. Is he there? Not quite. Big finish on these elites. Sorry, lignoids. Kevin playing weight. Just under the line. Steve studying the head. Not sure what Steve's doing here. Looks like a dead draw. He's not quite there. So 1 shot conceded to Steve Proctor. Steve Proctor now moves on to 8 shots to 4 after 7 ends. Thank you, Tricia. So, Steve changes the jack length again. It's one of Steve's tactics to continually change that jack length. Moves the jack to a long jack. And just draws 6 inches behind. Good start. Good pace from Kevin Lawley also, but just under that line again, which has been a consistent feature of this weekend. High Kai. Another good draw from Steve. As we see, big finish on these bowls. This time Kevin comes on the forehand and is also under the line again, just slightly. Steve Proctor with his 3rd bowl. Big wide draw, superb bowl from Steve here. Yeah, good toucher. Kev attacking this proper weight now. What's he got here? So that bowl's been removed from the ditch. There's a non-toucher. See Proctor just taking it up. Steve currently line 1 shot. He's going to look to draw another one. As this back bowl is a bit under danger. Steve does here. Looking for a draw through this gap. Looks to be very good, this. Yeah, that's well bowled. That's well bowled from Steve Proctor. So, last bowl of this end. Kevin Lawley trying to change the head if he can. Well, he's got contacts here. What's going to happen here? Well, he's okay. So, just one shot to Steve Proctor. Yep, signalled by Kevin Lawley. So, after 8 ends, in this last 64 match, the score moves on to 9 shots to 4 in favour of Stephen Proctor. So, as I said, last end, Steve Proctor's now gone from a long jack to a short jack. It's something he likes to do. Just draws slightly past it. It's a sign of real confidence in Steve Proctor. You will not see many players do that. If they're losing and it's a long jack all the time, you'll often see people try and change that by bringing it short, but Steve will do that every end. Every other end he will change it. So good effort from Kevin Lawley this time. Yeah, draws shot. Good toucher. Just going to sit down, I think. Maybe not. Steve Proctor very close here. Can't quite see from here. It's close for shot. So, very good bowl from Kevin Lawley. Line 2 currently. Steve Proctor signalling weight. In their area. Oh, that's some result. From 2 shots down to 3 shots up. Superb result for Steve Proctor. So Kevin can just see a little bit of this jack because he's having a go at it. What's going to happen here? He's a bit unlucky, to be fair. Still 3 to Steve Proctor. He's just unlucky that just slightly outside the line he wanted. So that's 3 to Stephen Proctor. And the score will move on to 12 shots to 4 after 9 ends. Paul Seaman deeply engrossed in the bowls. And Lee Lewis sat in the back watching intently, getting a few waves from the crowd. So here on the 10th end, Steve Proctor leading 12 shots to 4. Very experienced bowler, Steve. Difficult opponent, got all the shots. As you can see, he's gone back to long jack again. So we've got from long to short to long to short. Likes to change it all the time. Unusual tactic, but it works for Steve. So first with a toucher.
Without it being a dead wood.
Kevin's after it again. Slightly strange the way that one turned out, but he got a result.
I don't mind. I don't get a chance to speak. Are you alright? Well, if you want to rest. best way to stop. Yeah, that's what I mean. It won't make it easy for you.
So, currently 2 shots to Kevin Lawley. Steve Proctor just looking to draw. This is a superb effort here. Believe that shot. Back to Kev Lawley to try again. Thinking about this. Like all of us, still has some ambition to get something out of this game. 8 shots deficit.
Separated those, isn't it?
Steve trying the big draw again. Closer this time. Yeah, that's definitely shot. So Kev Lawley announcing weight, just raising his hand slightly. He's playing weight again down here. Proper weight here. That's very good. We'll let the marker sort that out. That's all bowls bowled in this end. So that's 2 to Kevin Lawley. Like most of us, who's competitive, does not give up easily. So after 10 ends, the score is 12-6. Once that scoreboard's updated, the score will go to 12-6 in favour of Stephen Proctor. 2 ends to play. Anything's possible. Kev Lawley goes middle. 4-hand draw. Just a little bit through, just past long.
Oh, I got it! I must have done. Short please. Do you know what that was? Because I was relaxed.
So Steve playing on the backhand, also slightly through. Kev sticking with his forehand. Needs a big end here to have any chance. Steve coming up on the backhand, very good draw here. Yeah, back toucher dropping in, perfect back toucher. Making life very difficult for Kevin Lawley, who's announcing weight. It's not far away. Just under the head again. Always difficult situations these. So many shots behind, he's 12-6 behind. He's trying to change his head. Really needs to get the jack off the mat and go again. So he needs to hit this with some pace, which, well, he's not. He's just playing a draw. Well, it's a superb draw. Marker just applying some chalk. Afternoon, Mrs. Pie. Or is it Ms? Nice to see you on here, Debbie. Steve Proctor not out with that. Hand goes up in the air. That's not going to work with those bowls. So, not sure what the outcome is there. No score there, so we agree that both bowls are touching. So there's no score, so after 11 ends, the score goes to 12-6, or sorry, the score remains at 12-6 in favour of Steve Proctor. So last end, Steve Proctor goes through to the last 32 of the cup. Smiling all the way, dirty bowl delivered. The marker will do his best to clean that bowl. Steve just sits Kevin's bowl down. Steve can relax now, nothing to worry about. Another good bowl from Kev Lawley, so line 2. Steve Proctor just running at this slightly. There we go, jack off the mat. So have to replay this end. Those of you not watching yesterday. So, not that it applies in this game, but each player in these games so what happens in these games, if that jack goes off the mat, that player can do that. Each player can do that twice. Doesn't apply in this game now, of course, but each player can do that twice with no penalty. On the third occasion, you incur a penalty of 3 shots away. Steve waving this one on. Just the final throws this game. No real need to play this. It's knockout stages now, so it's all over. All over by the shouting. Steve looking at a draw. Look at this excellent draw from Steve and a touch. Superb bowl. And a good bowl from Kev Lawley. Steve just running at this a little bit. Looks close. No, just catches his short bowl. So Kev Lawley's last bowl of this match. All over before this bowl, but playing out of interest more than anything. Yeah, very good. Makes a 2 out of it. So, last bowl of the match. Already a win for Steve Proctor. Delivering his last bowl, he'll be keen to just prove a point. No, just push that through the gap. Good game, played in excellent spirits. So that's a win, 12 shots to 8. Steve Proctor progresses through to the last 32. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all later. Take care.